Guys, I want to talk about Hushpuppi a little. I want to talk about, Daddy Freeze actually coming out to speak about Hushpuppi. I see got something on, Monfa actually talking about Hushpuppi. But when you look at it right now, you understand that Monfa, actually spoke about Hushpuppi being stubborn. That is why he's, he was kind of caught at the end of the day, and still talked about when he was arrested by the EFCC, and he was asked to pipe low so that he does not get into the net of FBI and some other agencies, and then which the EFCC came out to a kind of denied later. And I still want to talk about what is the fate of Hushpuppi right now. That is something a lot of people are now asking over time. Before I dive in to talk about this, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media. And don't fail to drop your comment in the comment section below. Yes, Daddy Freeze has been like accused of dining with Hushpuppi, and a lot of people are now saying, Daddy Freeze, why is it that you're not talking about Hushpuppi, and maybe you'll be indicted someday by Hushpuppi? Because Hushpuppi has been calling names, talking about a lot of things, even indicted one of the topmost Nigerian police commissioner called Abba Kyari, and that is a huge one. Some people are saying that Abba Kyari should be extradited to US, while some other persons are saying no, Nigeria should not just give out Abba Kyari at the end of the day. And that is something I kind of understand with this whole thing. But before I proceed with that, I still want to talk about what is the fate of Hushpuppi. What do you believe about Hushpuppi? According to the report I have, is that Hushpuppi is trying to cooperate with the appropriate investigative agencies so that he can get lesser G-term, and that he has been calling some names, some Nigerian politicians may be called at the end of the day. Some persons are saying that, yes, Hushpuppi actually came out to say, yes, I'm into real estate without having a real estate firm. That is another point of concern for a larger community. A lot of people are now talking about that, to an extent. That is something I believe that a lot of people are still like, kind of trying to say, let's see what happens at the end of the day. According to a report, the Hushpuppi has actually indicted some quiet names, which they said most of the files are declassified or yet to be declassified. And you have to also understand that, yes, this Hushpuppi story has brought about bad image and reputation to a lot of young Nigerians doing legitimate businesses out there overseas, and that is quite disturbing to an extent. Daddy Freeze, being a friend of Hushpuppi, was at Hushpuppi's house, that's a Palazzo Versace, and that, he made a video of that, posted it on his YouTube page, and got a kind of viral, attention, views, and those things. And now people are saying that, yes, Hushpuppi, Daddy Freeze, what happened between you and Hushpuppi? Let's have a glimpse of the video or the interview that Daddy Freeze had with Hushpuppi before the arrest.
They're not going to
but not true.
You're almost near commissioner salary. You get it? I swear. I swear. They collect money past local government chairman. That's it.
Show not the year. All of now we abuse.
They collect 2.5. That's 250,000. They collect 700. 100,000. So
instead of make you beg Hushpuppi, maybe if you use your papa to driver.
They're not go green.
But not true now. Your papa dey village, you no get work.
Come to think of it, that's true.
You go dey social media, they abuse you.
How much bank manager?
Collect for this.
Guys, what do you feel about that? Do you feel that yes, Hushpuppi can actually indict Daddy Freeze at the end of the day? Most Nigerians are now mocking at Daddy Freeze, and he came out to do something, and that is now trending on social media, and a lot of people are now talking about it. Let's listen to Daddy Freeze, what he said recently after hearing and seeing the comments people making about him and Hushpuppi and the recent revelation of Hushpuppi.
I wish the love that people like Bobrisky have shown me, if I'd gotten it from the church. So I said, Bobrisky, Hushpuppi, would I, if the church stood by me in my trying times, would I have even answered Hushpuppi when he called me and said he's sending a cab to come and pick me, to take me to meet him where he was? Would I even have answered? We have built a church of God that has become the house of Satan. I'm not in any way supporting fraud. Or if I see Hushpuppi tomorrow, I will give her my mind, say this thing where you do now nonsense. But I'll never take it away from the fact that he's a lovely, warm person who showed me love at a point in my life where I was surrounded by wickedness from the church.
Okay, you've listened to him and gotten to understand. Yes, he said the church, the wickedness of the church made him to dine with the lies of Hushpuppi, and that is trying to justify, and a lot of people are understanding it from that point of view, while some other persons are now criticizing him, telling him of, and saying a lot of things about him. But you need to understand that to an extent, Hushpuppi has actually impacted on the image of you and I as a Nigerian. When you travel out there, that is something you guys need to understand. This is the biggest scam of most times, and a lot of people are blowing it bigger at the end of the day. Hushpuppi is gradually making it into the Hollywoods, and that is going to be on the screen, on the widescreen TV, and that a lot of people are going to walk into the cinema and watch a story of Hushpuppi. The lives of Mo Abudu and the lives of a lot of people are trying to come together to make a story. Why Mo Abudu got involved with that story, she said, yes, I didn't want a white man to pick up the story and tell the story in a different light, and that is quite disturbing to an extent, and a lot of people are now getting to understand it to an extent, and I understand Mo Abudu for that. That is a quite development, that is interesting one, that is actually a huge one, that is a better one. Before I dive off to talk about things offline right now, because I don't want to talk online right now, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon, to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Make sure you share our videos across social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media.